Hi, I'm back at the Chester Storyhouse, who are celebrating their second birthday this year. And to mark the occasion, they have an in-house production of The Little Shop of Horrors. I'm joined today by director Stephen Mears and two actors, Cindy Belliot and Tanisha Spring. Guys, thank you very much indeed for taking time out of your busy rehearsal schedule. I believe you're in Tech Week.
Yes, we are. We're full steam ahead yesterday. We got through the whole of Act 1, and it looks fantastic.
Tell me a little bit about what we can expect. How have you progressed from the film and the original stage production?
I think the stage version is actually better than the film, personally. It's the first one written.
Yeah.
And I just think there was so much detail went into it. There's not an ounce of fat on it. It's comedy, it's funny, it's dark, it's about grief, but the humour is so clever.
Yeah.
And the lyrics and the music just sensational.
That's right. You've both got highly demanding parts, haven't you? Can you tell us a little bit about the roles that you're playing? So.
We're full on. We're downtown New Yorkers. We kind of narrate the story and inform everybody what's going on.
And we're the all-seeing eye of the whole production.
So can you talk us through the storyline for the people that don't know about Little Shop of Horrors? What can they expect? It's a plant, isn't it? It's a man-eating, bloodthirsty plant.
Long story short.
How does that?
That's what it is.
How does that evolve into a stage production? Let's just talk about that.
Mainly about the characters. Like Stephen said, it's about greed. A guy named Seymour. The main thing that we kind of pinpointed that there are no nice people.
Oh,
there's
really?
nobody. There's no. You
Audrey's
warm
probably
to
the most
everybody.
innocent, isn't she?
Yeah.
But she went off the path a little bit. But the rest, once the plant grows, because they have no money,
Yes.
and this plant has brought money into the shop, and it means he got his love of his life, and then the greed just builds from there, and so does the comedy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But these ladies are the whole Greek chorus, the eyes that see everything that goes on, but they even become greedy because they start taking money and showing people around. But it's funny.
From a directing point of view, you've also choreographed as well,
Yes,
haven't you?
I have.
Can you tell me a little bit about that? Because that's quite an unusual relationship.
Yeah, I've done that a few times,
Yes.
and this isn't a massive choreography show, but there is a lot of choreography for these lovely ladies, plus their three-part harmonies, and that not one of them stay on the same harmony line on each number, which is bonkers in my eyes. But yeah, it's been great to do. I find it, but I always feel like I've got a through story then, because it's a director and choreographer. You should never know where one's left and where the other has taken over. So when you're doing the whole lot, hopefully it's seamless. Fingers crossed.
Where do you get your creativity from and the inspiration?
I think if you love a show that you're passionate about, and especially if you love the music. I mean, I'm lucky I'm in a position now that I don't have to accept jobs just for the sake of it. I'll only do jobs that I absolutely love. And this music and this story and it's one of the first shows I saw in London.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of the first shows I saw in London. And I fell in love with it. I had no idea what I was going to see, and fell in love with it, and came out. And I think I remember saving up while I was at college to go and see it 3 other times.
Good grief.
Yeah.
There you go. What have the challenges been for you as actors coming into roles like this?
Like Stephen said, we're full out dancing and singing at the same time. that's a challenge in itself. You have to build stamina up for that. I'm not
So you've
gonna
got a
lie.
physiotherapist looking after you after each performance.
No one's broken yet, so we're all right.
We're all right, actually.
And of course, you've designed it around a thrust stage, haven't you? Which makes it a lot more intimate for the audience. But that, with an audience on 3 sides, I mean, you've got to work around that. That must be quite
spent
challenging.
a lot of detail doing all that, making sure everybody gets something.
Yeah.
Because that is hard sometimes.
Absolutely.
Some people find it really hard. I don't. I find it that it's very intimate, and I think this piece is so intimate that you need that closeness
And
to
it's
the
nice
audience.
to have the audience really close to
Yes,
feel their energy
yeah.
as well.
Especially for us when we're telling the story, because
Yeah.
we can tell the audience on all sides.
Absolutely, and that's really nice. It's because if you can engage on a one-to-one with the audience, then you get a much better reaction.
Yeah, exactly.
Lighting, that's a lot more challenging in a thrust than behind a cross arch, I would think.
I've worked with Tim before, who's lighting it, and he's brilliant. I mean, it does look spectacular.
Yeah.
The design looks fantastic. Jess has done a fantastic job. It just looks, it's fabulous. Very simple.
Yes.
We say simple.
Yeah.
The puppets are amazing.
Yeah,
The
your
guy,
designers may argue with that.
Brett, who is the puppeteer,
Yes.
is mind-blowing to watch, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
awesome.
I had no idea about puppeteering, so
Right.
it's a bit of massive learning curve for me.
Yeah.
But he's just sensational.
Even
Yeah, the
outside
way
the
he
puppet.
does it is so mesmerizing.
What I find with puppeteers these days, you know they're there, but they sort of disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The good
Yeah.
puppeteers can really have you engage with the puppet character.
Yeah.
He's been practicing with a thing that so you can see him inside it. So you're transformed, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're just engrossed in what he's doing.
And even like in rehearsals, we just had two
Pieces of
little-
cardboard for the big one.
Two pieces of cardboard.
we still-
and
it's
it
still
was
amazing
still
what he does.
mesmerizing. Yeah.
Now we've got the big puppet, it's even more
Yeah.
scary.
So it's obviously a show full of thrills, fantastic music. I mean, some of the music is iconic. Are you sticking with the original music, or
Yes,
have you
we're
brought
sticking
anything
all
else
the
in?
original. All the
And
original,
have you
back to
left it in the original places?
Yeah, we've gone back to the original cast, 9 people.
Brilliant.
Which is, I thought would be really hard, and it's just been wonderful because we've all got to work as a family, got to
Yes.
work really close together and get to know each other, which I think is really special. You know, poor Ryan, who's the voice, is in a booth singing, but he's part of it. I mean, he's amazing. You know, he's in a
Yeah.
number at the beginning. And then we've got 4 amazing principals as well, who
Yeah.
are just ridiculously
It's-
talented.
That's great. So the show opens on the 10th. Tickets are still available. If you log on to the Chester Storyhouse website, you will be able to find them there. Just very quickly, Stephen, if you'll sum up, why should people come and see this show?
I just think it's the most exciting, enjoyable evening with dark side, and the comedy is funny, and the music is sensational, and it's a good story, and the lyrics forward the story.
You've got quite a good run, haven't you? It's on for a month, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you've got a month to see The Little Shop of Horrors at the Chester Storyhouse. Don't miss out. Guys, thank you very much indeed for joining me today, taking time out of your
Thank
tech
you.
rehearsal.
Thank you for having
It's been a
us.
pleasure to meet you, and I wish you every success with the show.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is Mike Sowden at the Chester Storyhouse, Chester.